Well, good morning. We're in the kitchen. We're in the kitchen making breakfast. And what I think is cool about a live is I can flip the camera on, which is I'm super excited about. So you're not going to always see me. You might see my food. You might, I have the live on my laptop. At least it's going to be on my laptop. So hopefully I'll be able to read comments, not as quickly as I usually, but we will see what happens. I thought this would be really fun to do. This is the kind of thing that I want to start doing, like just lives and cooking and chatting. So I thought it would be really fun to do that. So we're going to, I think make this screen a little bit bigger. Hey, Sue. I should have posted maybe. Oh, I can still do that. Wait a minute. I'm on my laptop. Great thing about a MacBook is you can sit there and share everything with your phone at the same time. So I'm going to mention in the Facebook group that I'm live because I should have done that first. But we're going to cook because we're in the kitchen. I thought, why not make breakfast together? So these are the fun things I want to do. And I thought, hey, I said things are going to happen in September and I'm at breakfast. Oh, yeah, you're going to get to hear Bailey yell. Have a, hold on. Join me. Me. All right, there we go. I was thinking, I didn't post in the group. Oh, here we go. I did. All right, hey, Sue and Anna Marie. Long time no see. Rosie. I am taking a break from school at the moment, semi-retired, but I will be helping out there. Hey, Linz. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Suzanne. Your breakfast zucchini. Well, that's what I'm making. Good morning, Amelia. Hi, Roxanne. Good for you, Anna Marie. Hey, Judy. Hey, Brandy. Oh, we got Bailey barking, so there's a dog up the street that Bailey doesn't like. So when he walks down the street, Bailey gets all pissy. So that's what it is. So maybe we'll just let him outside. Let him bark out on the deck. Right? Right. Come on. I hate walking around with the camera because I think it makes me nauseous. So if it makes me nauseous, I know it makes some of you nauseous. So, all right, he'll be back in. All right, let's get started on breakfast. In my pan, I'm going to put 1 point's worth, 34 grams of shredded potatoes. Now, you don't have to do this. I want a little bit of a heavier breakfast. So I gotta put the camera down. Because I can't do everything. I will just prop it up like that. There we go. And we will definitely be showing you camera views of the pan. Just try not to ask me too many questions because I'm trying to, though, I think I need like a monitor here so I can look up and down. That would be like fabulous. And I'm using one of my new knives because, yeah, sharp blade is always good. Put you over here. So we're going to cook our potatoes a little bit ahead and our onion a little bit ahead of our zucchini because they do need a little bit more time to cook. I do have a bell pepper, but I don't know if I want to use it only because it's the only one I have right now and I need it for another recipe this weekend. So unless I just get to get to the farm stand. Like, geez, it's around the corner, Denise. You could actually get there. Now, a lot of people don't like onion for breakfast, but I do. And I did spray my pan with olive oil. This is my favorite little sprayer. It sprays. I mean, eventually you're going to have to count it. So, I give it a point. Unless I use a lot, then I would maybe give it I'm going to use the rest of this onion up because, I like onion in my zucchini. But yeah, I just thought this would be fun because this has been my favorite breakfast. And somebody asked me, since I get my zucchini locally at the farm stand, am I going to freeze some? And, for the winter, because I'm obviously going to be having these scrambles forever because they're just so good. They're not just for summer, they're for any time. And I said, I'm going to be honest with you. I could do that. I have the room for it. But I like my zucchini a little bit more firmer. And when I freeze it, it's going to get a little bit less firmer. So that would be why I wouldn't freeze. But it's a good question, though. Let's see. Should we let the dog in? Let's go get Bailey. Because, if I don't get him now, he's going to want to come in the middle of something important. There he is. Let's show you Bailey. There he is at the door. I can flip the camera around. There he is. Say hi. There's Bailey. That's why I like doing live. Look, I can flip my camera around. If I was filming, I'd have to stop. Come on, in. Oh, yeah. He's worse than the children. Worse than the children. So, all right, let me get any questions before I get started here. Good morning. Bernadette, you're here. Ginger's here. Lynn's here. Cheryl's here. Lori B's here. Paul is here. Diana's here. Susanna used a large zucchini, 2 slices of onion. Oh, I'm all about onion. And I may throw some spinach in. I do have some. I don't know if I have to use it up yet. Spatula. I move my spatulas all over the place, and it's getting on my nerves that I do that. So I'm going to show you so far what I have in. There we have 1 pint of potatoes, or 34 grams, and some onion. We're just going to saute it. Now, while you're cutting your zucchini, this will cook ahead. I'll be honest, I don't mind if my onion is raw, but some of you might want to get your onion cooked. Or, like I said, if I had a bell pepper, I would definitely throw that in here. And I don't want my potatoes crisp in this. I have done many where I've crisped up the potatoes, but I'm choosing not to today. So, isn't this fun? Oh, I hope the lighting is okay. I should open the blind a little bit more. A little bit more natural light. Maybe that helps. So I have a fairly small zucchini. I mean, I don't like when they get real big. They get seedy. Yeah, I wish I had the zucchini, the yellow squash to show you. It's yellow, but it's not a yellow squash. It's a yellow zucchini. It's like a bright yellow, and it has green up at the top where the stem is. They're so much better. The yellow squashes, yeah. Now, I like to cube mine, so I cut it in half, and then I'm going to cut it again in half like this. Maybe I should just bring it down like that. Cut out of the way. So we cut it in half, and then we cut it down like this. Now, you have to really be careful and be confident when you're cutting. And I'm just going to dice. And zucchinis are usually pretty inexpensive throughout the year, so I'm not really worried about pricing come the fall, because they're always in abundance. They are. So like I said, I'll buy mine fresh. I just rather have it that, even frozen, like in the store. I've bought zucchini like in a mix. I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of frozen vegetables in general. I mean, they're really good for you, and there's really nothing wrong with them. I just think they get too mushy. I like a crisp vegetable. Well, it's funny, my husband, he'd rather have them mushy. That's where we differ on a few things, but let's toss our potatoes and onions. Good morning, Kelly. Oh, I have it linked in my Amazon store. It is called EVO. Look at it is called EVO. This was gifted to me. It was purchased on QVC. QVC does have them, but I do have them linked in my Amazon store if you want to check it out. I think it runs like $16. It's definitely worth it because I had a misto, which honestly didn't last. I've had 2 mistos actually. That didn't last. Oh, hey, Chris. I do Anna Marie. It is more for things other than weight loss and healthy living. It's just fun stuff. I did an unboxing yesterday of a skincare line. So now my potatoes and onions are good enough for me. Now, again, if you want them, then you cook them shorter. Just going to add zucchini in. This is the time where you need like 3 cameras. Like 1 for you, 1 for your food. But I will definitely go like this. And we're going to flip you around. There you go. I haven't seasoned anything yet. It is just the olive oil spray. And sometimes, like I said, once you salt, hopefully it'll release some of the juice in the zucchini and give you a little bit more. But when you have a nonstick pan, you're not supposed to use a nonstick spray. Basically, it ruins the coating, which nobody ever tells you that when you buy them. So you only should really use olive oil and butter are the 2 things you should use on a nonstick pan. So I think this is great. If you want to use butter. But now I am going to season. Hold on. Yes. I've been really liking this blend by Kinder's. It is salt, pepper, and garlic. Now, I don't know how much. Remember, it's all about knowing how much sodium, and here I don't. But we'll just, we're just gonna give it a little shake. Not a lot. I don't even think I even used about a quarter teaspoon. You know what's new and fun about the update? If I had had my old phone and the phone would have rang, it would have thrown me off the live. So I kind of like the fact that that's a new fun update. Even when I'm taking like video, if I'm filming and the phone rings, it used to throw me off the film. It doesn't anymore. I'm with a little bit more spritz of olive oil. Just 2 spritzes. But let's get caught up in the conversation. I'll bring you over so I don't look like you're, I could read and look at the same time. The the EVO spray. It's like I said, it's listed in my Amazon store, which is linked down below. If you want, you can check that out, or just like I said, QVC. If you're a QVC person, they have it as well. Now you're just gonna have to cook it. Now you could put, like I said, bell peppers would be good in this. Spinach. I do have a little bit of spinach, but I think one of the boys wants to eat it, so I won't bother using that. But yeah, this is my favorite breakfast. Now I've added the potatoes because I don't want to have any toast. You gotta bulk it up. You know, you can't just have zucchini and eggs and think, oh, you're gonna be full for the rest of the day. You're not. So I threw the potatoes in to help me get me to lunch. Just to avoid the bread. I mean, potatoes are a carb as well. I know that. I'm not pretending that they're not, but it's just, you know. So we're just gonna have that cook. You can put a lid on if you want to speed up the cooking process. Hey, Lynn. It is. I'm cooking. I am making breakfast. Here, I will show you. I'm making a zucchini scramble with potatoes and onions. That's a lot of food. I mean, definitely that was 2 cups of zucchini. So, girls and boys, my potatoes are going to be 0 for me. Where's my tea? Hold on. I gotta find my tea. Oh, it's all the way over here. I'm sorry. Gotta have your caffeine. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. And if you enjoy stuff like this, let me know. We can do this maybe once a week. I love cooking live. I need the proper equipment. I need to have like 8 cameras. Hey, Food Network. I'm not the Food Network. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. You're welcome, Chris. It's really good. Is this fun? I thought it would be fun. I did this once before. You could probably look it up. I was making 2-ingredient dough bagels, I think. And I did it, and then we went and chatted. But today I'll probably do this and go eat. Because you know what? Your girl's hungry. A couple big chunks. You could put like chunk potatoes in if you didn't want to use the shredded, but I like how the shredded just kind of floats through the zucchini. But I do cook at a higher heat than most people. Steve doesn't like it because you cook it at too high of a heat. I said, that's all I like to cook. And they're just going to cut them. Some of them are a little bit chunky. But we'll let that cook a little bit. And we'll see what the chat. I mean, I'll turn this way so I don't look totally like... No. Just bring you over. Morning. Hello, if you're new here, let me know. This is your first live, because I don't normally do this, but just let me know it's your first live. That's my pepper shaker, by the way. Yes, let's add a little bit of pepper. I love fresh ground pepper. And this is a different color. There's white, red, and black peppers in there. This is also something fun. Got this at Trader Joe's. It is chili onion crunch. Maybe we'll throw some of this in there. I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the mood for it, but it's yummy. Now remember, you can cook your zucchini. If you want it mush, you cook it to mush. I tend to like it a little bit. I want to know it's zucchini. But that's how I like it. You know, you have to cook how you like. Let's get our eggs ready because we got another few minutes here. But it's going to put that down. Bowl, eggs. Of course, if I was more professional, I would have had the eggs out and ready, but you know. Alright. I also we'll do a little PSA here because why not, right? Because some of you, we don't all get to chat all the time. But I have just discovered this milk. It is by Almond Breeze. It is unsweetened, original almond and coconut milk blend. Honestly, it's pretty good. You have to like coconut milk because it tastes like coconut. Is it heavy coconut? No, it's a nice light coconut, but it makes really good lattes. Now, I wouldn't put it in my eggs because I don't want coconut in my scramble. But that's the only downside. It's definitely good for like oatmeal and lattes. It's really good. Like, it's something different. Like, I don't know about you, but sometimes you just want different. You know, I love my cashew milk, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you just want to change it up a bit. So, made zucchini muffins. Awesome. I eat more bread on WW than ever. Gotcha. Hey, Rosemary. Yes, you actually could freeze anything. But, you know, like I told you, I just don't. Because like I said, zucchini in Jersey is so in abundance and so cheap. You can get them for like 10 to 15 cents each. It's crazy, depending on where you get them at. So we will crack our eggs. We got 2. These are large. These are Eggland's Best. They got the stamp to prove it. But I don't normally buy these, but I don't normally buy Eggland's. Not for any reason. It's just they're usually too expensive. So, but they were on sale. They were cheaper than the regular eggs, so I got them. But and honestly, I don't taste any difference. The yolks aren't any more yellower. I don't know. I just stick with, I do whatever's on sale. That's just how it goes. Where's my little fork? Here it is. I like using the little fork to scramble. So your eggs are all ready to go when your zucchini is at the right point. Now normally I would throw a splash of cashew or almond milk, but I'm not putting coconut milk in my scramble. So we're just going to put some 1% milk in. Just a little splash, not even enough to worry about. Probably a heaping tablespoon. But yeah, just a little bit of something. Oh, if I had some fresh parsley and fresh basil, it would be so good in this. Absolutely. Oh, my potatoes are looking delicious. Am I getting some color on my zucchini too? Oh, Esther ordered me a key charm. She sends me a message. I got you a key charm. I got you a key. I'm like, I didn't do it today. I didn't say. But that was it. Like I said, if you're a long-time subscriber and you've watched me from when I hit goal, that was one of the things I was most upset about, that I didn't get the charm, the key. Let's show you how it looks. You can see how brown it looks. Let's show you. Look at that. Look at the color on the zucchini. The potatoes are getting all... That's why I don't want to get them too ahead of time, because then they would be too crispy. But I don't know about you, but that looks scrumptious. That's funny, because I put zucchini in my quiche cups. And there's a recipe, I've seen made them on the channel. But for some reason, you don't taste them. And this is so zucchini forward, and I love it. Now, again, you could cook your zucchini down to whatever you want. I prefer to have texture to my zucchini. That's just me, though. That's how I like it. But like I said, we all like things differently. So you make food how you like it. And I make food how I like it. And that's how life goes. You know, I don't expect you to like what I like, and I don't expect to like what you like. With egg beaters. Yeah, I do like egg. I usually sometimes keep egg whites in the fridge. I just don't have them. Actually, I do have them. They're down in the basement in the freezer. I keep forgetting to bring them up. I usually add egg whites to that. Yep, I do. And bulk it up a little bit. Remember, it was Wilma Flintstone. Keep your hobby happy with black and real. I don't know why I thought of that. I think she was cooking when she sang that song. So this is perfect for me. Oh, it is so incredible. The color is just... Let me see if I have any spinach, because I am jonesing for spinach. Let's see. There's only a little bit left. I know he wanted to eat the spinach. I'll see. Maybe I'll have a piece of one of my oat bars. See? You don't have bread. You have room for other things. All right, we're going to pour the eggs in. Maybe move the camera over here. Let's see if we can do that. I don't want it to get too hot, though. You know, if you heat up your iPhone, it shuts off. So let's see if we can go like this and go down. There we go. Now I'm going to move my zucchini over to the side and then spritz a little bit more. And then just pour it in. Flip the fork in the sink. You don't want to put raw egg anywhere. And then grab the rest of that egg out of there because God knows I want it. Oops. Let me just scramble it up. Push the zucchini in. Here, I'll give you an overhead view. Oh, you got a big face. You don't want to see my big face. There we go. See? And just fold it in. This is a wonderfully delicious plate of food. Oh, look how beautiful that looks. Oh, yes, please. You know, when it looks that good, you know it's going to be good. So let's flip you around. There we go. All right. There we go. Just fish. Now, some people like their eggs running. No, Denise does not. Now, you could actually put some cheese in here. Like a Laughing Cow wedge would be really good in this. You know, and you have the points. You definitely haven't used anything. It would be really good. I have an Asiago. I'm thinking about putting in there, but you know what? I really want that oat bar. So that's just how I think. So we grab our plate. And let's put you down so you can see. See me. Put her down. Look at that. Look at that deliciousness. Good for you. And I'm going to top with a little bit of I have another fancy cracked black pepper. And I will use a little bit of regular just salt, just to, not even enough to worry about. So there you go. There we go. There's my breakfast. Let us overhead look at this bad boy. Look at that. Now, like I said, only thing I have to count is the potatoes and the olive oil. So I will count 1 point for my olive oil, 1 point for my potatoes. But guess what? I get 2 points back for the amount of zucchini and onions I used. So I just can't wait to dig in on eggs are 0 for me. So this is a 0-point breakfast. I just can't say enough how, like I said, you can cook your zucchini much more tender than I did. But that's just how I like it. So I thought I would just do it that way. But like I said, you need to cook for you, not cook for me. Hey, cheese! But I made oatmeal bars last week at Weight Watcher recipe, and they were fabulous. So that's going to be the end of this live because I'm going to eat it while it's hot. I think I'll put some fresh salsa on top. You know, maybe I'll show you that because why not? We're still here. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. It's a little bit higher. I feel like I think I have fresh salsa. I do. I just don't know where I put it. Yeah, well, so much for that. You know, this, you know, if I was professional, I'd have it already. But yes, this is what you get. People have asked me this all week because I've been really obsessing over it. I buy this salsa or any salsa in the fresh, where the produce is, where they have the refrigerated stuff. There's fresh fruit and stuff. They have fresh salsas. I find these just taste better than the jarred ones you get in the Mexican aisle. So that's what I put on top. I love it. I think you can taste everything. You can taste the herbs and the tomatoes. It just tastes way better. And when you have this, I don't know, it's hard to go back to the other one because it just doesn't taste good. But we're going to, and if I had feta cheese, that would be really good on this too, but I don't have any feta. I'm just going to put a couple of teaspoons because I don't want it to be all about the salsa. I want it to be all about everything needs to shine. So I'm just going to flip you around one last time and show you the finished product. There it is. Oh, I mean, it's just fantastic. So thanks for joining me for making. We could do these. If you like this, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. I'd appreciate it. And if you like stuff like this, we can do this pretty much several times a week because I eat every day. You never know what I'm going to be baking. So thanks for joining me. Have a great rest of your day and weekend. I don't know when we'll chat next because you just know where I'm going to pop up. You have all your notifications turned on and you will know. Have bell notifications for YouTube. And if you have notifications set up for the Facebook group, you just don't know where I'm going to come. You just never know when the mood strikes me. So I will talk to you later. Have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go enjoy this breakfast.